Hi, I'm Dave Cider Baby for Rock Radio UK, and today I'm speaking to Andrew from AK and RRUK. Hello, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Dave. You all right?
Oh, yes, enjoying life to the full.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah.
You're a busy man.
Yes, yeah, extremely busy at the moment. Yeah, we got the new album comes out on the 8th of May, and we're playing some dates around the UK, doing lots of press and videos and merchandise and all the things that come with an album launch. So yeah, very busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of work and there's a lot of sort of like, I don't want to say boredom with the press guys and all that, but you must be really pleased with yourself with this album coming out.
Yes, yeah, yeah. No, it's a really I am sort of proud of this album because it's taken a long time for us to sort of get it out for just various reasons in the background. It's really been in the works for about 3 years now.
Okay.
So it was the same sessions as the proverbial Storm EP that I think came out 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
And we're just sort of getting out, obviously, the album now. We've had some sort of singles coming out since last October, November, something like that. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's been like a 6 month build up, even to now, just in the sort of album cycle that we've been sort of working through. But yeah, I mean, uh, musically and songwriting wise, I mean, I'm really pleased with it because the songs all sort of stand up in their own right, like every song, but it all kind of works as an album nicely. And it
Yeah.
was, quite challenging to get the whole ordering right. It took a while because the songs are so sort of different, really.
Yes.
There's a lot in there, so I hopefully people can get a lot out of it, all the different sort of flavors and colors that are on it. Because yeah, there's a lot in there to unpack. So
I mean, there's a little bit for everybody in there, really, isn't there?
yeah, yeah, there is really. I mean, there's like your sort of blues rock tracks, more commercially kind of stuff, I suppose, and the big sort of bangers and stuff. Like something like Karmic Rituals
Hmm.
is a world away from something like Sierra Starlight, but they kind of still all sort of work
Yeah.
eventually somehow as a record together, I think. So yeah, there's a lot in there for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Hotter Than the Sun is this current single and the title track of the album, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. So Hotter Than the Sun, the single is out, and by the time people watch this, the album will probably be out as well.
Quite probably.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, Hotter Than the Sun, the song is a sort of Wild War infused kind of riff and stuff, and what I like to think of as a big chorus. I really like that song actually, and it's really fun to play live. And it's got a real sort of atmospheric kind of vibe going on, which is also something that's a theme across the whole album. That sort of atmospheric sort of thing, and I don't know, we liked it so much, decided to name the album after it. So
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that. I've got to say, Pearls Before Swine is probably one of my favourites off the album.
yeah, a lot of people are saying that. It's quite interesting. So I wasn't really sure about that one initially, but we're going to play it for the first time live at the album launch. Actually, we haven't actually played that one yet, and a lot of people are saying they really like that one. I wasn't really that sure, but like producer Mike Crumpus, he was like really big on that one. It's like, I love this. It's great.
Yeah.
This one's got to go on the album. So it's one of those where I was a bit like, I don't know, is it that one or is it one of the other songs? We went with that one, but yeah, I really love the riff in that one. Anyway, I mean, it is quite catchy. I'm getting it more and more. It's weird because it's one of my songs, but I'm understanding it more and more, almost in the third person as we're like starting to rehearse it and play it live. And I'm sort of like, yeah, actually, I'm getting into this one now. It's quite cool after all. So yeah, but thank you.
Okay. So, I mean, if you were to pick two tracks from the album for yourself, it doesn't have to be standout tracks, but ones that mean the most to you, what would you pick?
I think Hotter Than the Sun, the song, just because I really like the flow of it, the
Mm.
arrangement, like I said, the sort of atmospherics of it, the kind of guitar take and stuff. Um, so that would be one. You put me on the spot now, so I love them
Good,
all
good, good.
equally, Dave. It's very, very difficult. But one that I will go for that probably no one else is going to go for, just to be controversial, I will say Sierra Starlight. Because again, I like the ambience on that. It's something
Mm,
very different. And it's got that kind, I don't really know how you describe it, but kind of I suppose Americana kind of country, kind of
mm,
desert kind of vibe to it. And it's really cool. And also that one, the guitars and that, an interesting fact about that might not be that interesting, but the guitars on it are actually the guitars from the demo that I did initially. So I sort of demoed all of these tracks originally at home,
right.
and then we built the tracks out in the studio with Mike based on those original demos, and slowly took out the demos and
Mm,
replaced the stuff. Um, and sort of layered it. But that one we just kept the demo guitars, so that was just the stuff that I basically played at home in like one or two takes. When I was pretty much writing it, I wasn't even thinking about it, and it ended up being the final, you know,
final version.
version. So yeah, so that was
Mm,
quite cool as well.
excellent, excellent. I mean, Hot and Sun is now, well, like we say, it's going to be available now when people see this video. Um, but you've got obviously pre-sales and CDs and stuff like that available. So where can people go and find the music?
So in terms of the physical CD, it's exclusively available from our website.
Right.
So people can buy it from there and obviously at the shows as well, if you do come and see us. And we will also be doing limited edition 100 copy vinyl, which isn't going to be available till later in the year, but there
Mm,
will imminently be a pre-order on the website. And I think that's actually global as well. So we've got like a sort of global um, vinyl distributor. We'll be sending that one out. So wherever you are in the world, you'll be able to order your Hotter Than the Sun vinyl. I'm quite excited about the vinyl because I've never actually done a vinyl before myself. So it's going to
okay.
be really cool to have a big vinyl version of the album that
Yeah.
you can look at and stuff. So obviously listen to as well. Uh, so yeah, but basically the website, it's all at the website, AK and the redkites.com in the
Mm,
store. We got a range of merch over there and t-shirts and bundles and all of that stuff. We've also got some cool trucker caps as well, which I'm quite into. But I can't wear them very often because of my big hair. I just end
mm.
up kind of like looking like, don't know, Krusty the Clown or something. And I've got a hat on this hair, but I do love a good trucker cap. So
I,
something else.
I, I can relate because I used to, well, I could feel your pain there because, in days, years, decades ago, I had the same problem, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm intrigued about the vinyl, to be fair. Are you going to do colored or is it just,
Yeah, it will be. I think it will just be, I think we're going to go for red.
yeah?
I mean, I'm just kind of trying to wrap that up at the moment, actually. Probably even today. So get that sorted. But yeah, I think it'll be red vinyl,
Mm,
which seems suitably apt. And I think it's always nice having red vinyl. I don't know, something about it, a nice red record. It kind of
yeah,
that's good. Feels good.
yeah. You're going to have three or four of them on your walls, aren't
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
you?
In the absence of gold ones, yeah.
I mean, you surprised me when you said about this being like your first vinyl because you've been around, you've been around a couple of years now. You've got a few
Uh,
releases under your belt, and I suppose it's like
yeah,
been in that twilight years where vinyl was not around.
yeah. Well, like back when I was in Trident Waters, we were looking at it and we never really got round to it because we did like the Opus Armada album and that
Mm,
and there was sort of problems then 'cause it was like COVID and stuff.
yeah.
And that created an even bigger backlog. And then because everyone was sitting at home, there was like, oh, I'm gonna do a record and then like get it pressed. And it was like a year's wait and stuff like this and that never really happened. And then sort of for this project, we didn't really bother for the EPs. It's only
Mm,
an EP. It's a smaller thing, and we weren't really sure people would buy it. so this has really been the first sort of opportunity since then to really, because like back a few years ago, it wasn't really that big a thing. It's only
Mm,
been the last like 4 or 5 years, and so yeah, this is sort of the first real opportunity to do it. So yeah, getting
excellent.
getting on it, getting involved. So yeah.
Yeah. Live dates, I suppose, is going to be the next thing. Yeah, you've got album launch coming up very, very soon, I assume.
Yeah, so the album launch is 9th of May. Again, you might have missed it. Hopefully you were there if you see this, and thank you if you were there and it was an amazing night. But yeah, that's the 9th of May. And then we're doing the Cart and Horses in London, like the sort of Iron Maiden pub
Mm,
the following Thursday. Caught me off guard with my dates here, but they're all available over at the website as well. But we're doing that. Then we've got Cardiff and Bristol the following week, middle of May, for the exact dates again, all over at the website.
17th and
But
18th.
yeah, it's some good sort of good shows. I mean, it's looking like they're all going to be sort of pretty well attended. We did a couple last weekend actually. We played the Outlaw weekend up in Glossop,
Right.
which was great. Good to catch up with Bad Touch again because sort of toured with them with the Dust Coda in October. And they're cool guys, and we did a bit of hard drinking afterwards, so that was good. And
Hmm.
then like drove, I don't know, 4.5 hours to Wales the next day, and then played the Beltane Gathering. Thank God they had a tent because it chucked down with rain, but it was great little turnout at the gig, and um, good times. And then we had a 4 hour trip home after that. So it was like quite hardcore, sort of like 36 hours of driving and gigging. But yeah, no, it was all good fun. So, and we got Rockwitch in August as well.
Right.
Festival will be there, and some other bits later in the year that are sort of still to be announced. But yeah, we'll be around for sure. So keep
Okay.
your eyes out. Yeah.
So apart from touring and a few more dates you can't talk about, obviously, for the moment, what are your immediate plans now once the album's out?
Well, we've actually already started recording some new stuff. So we've done a couple of tracks
Mm,
already at Tile House Studios with Mike Oldfield's son, actually, with Luke Oldfield. It's Mike Oldfield's effectively studio that
yeah.
is attached to the side of his house that he used to live in. And it's got all the sort of like tape gear in there. So we've actually been recording to tape and sort of doing live takes really, and it's been working great. No metronomes, not loads of overdubbing and layers, and we just because we're so tight as a band now, we can sort of do that because
Yeah.
we've just been rehearsing for so long, waiting for things to sort of happen. That we've actually got like really good at just smashing it out without metronomes, just playing as it
Mm,
should be. Old school. So I think we're going to record that way a lot looser, straight to tape, and then we'll import it into digital and do some overdubs. But you
yeah.
still get that warmth of the tape comes through and that analog vibe. So yeah, we'll be doing that over the summer, recording some more stuff ready for the next thing next year. So yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. Only to say that well done. I mean, Hotter Than Sun is a fantastic album. Well done. Um, the single is great. There's so many songs on there that I could pick out. West Coast Romance is another one. Born to Lose, Stronger, obviously, which has been around for a little while now.
Mhm.
All good reasons to buy the album and go to your website to
Yeah.
purchase the CD and bundles.
Yeah.
And I assume it's all on streaming platforms as well and various
Yeah,
other
yeah.
ones.
It's all the streaming, all your Spotify's and Apple Music and all the biz. Yeah. So
Excellent,
you'll
excellent.
find it there. Yeah.
Well, hopefully I'll catch up with you soon and we can have a proper chat over a drink.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sounds
Fizzy
good,
water
Dave.
as well,
Yeah.
though.
Nice one.
Andrew, thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Dave. Talk soon.